Ready to drop the puck on preseason. A lot of people still auditioning for jobs here. And preseason officially underway with the opening faceoff. Johnson's got it against the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Hischier and tries to make a diagonal pass to Meyer. Here's a shot. Blocked in front. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Fantilli. And he slides it quickly to Jenner. Now a quick pass to Johnson. Sends it out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Stones him in front.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Into the attacking area from the left side. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. Puts it in deep. Quick feed to Provorov. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Dumps it into the O-zone. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. There's a jolt of energy they need.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing
And
right
he scores.
That's a hard shot. The goaltender looks like he was just getting to position, gets a piece of it, but it still goes in.
Columbus has been pushing and pushing and pushing, and it finally pays off getting the first goal here.
Well, and you know what the data says about the team that gets the first goal, James, and you always want to get the first one because you know that typically you find a way to win the game because you set the tone, you've got the energy, and you...
A chance on the rush here. Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. Bumped off the puck. Makes the save. Moves it over to Rice-Savvy. Columbus steps inside. Quick shot! Gets a glove on it to make the stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blue Jackets lead it 1-0. Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. Oh, what a stop!
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Columbus really came to play tonight. They have put a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the first. Wilman's won the faceoff. New Jersey's across the blue line. Puck picked up by Dumais. The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Columbus takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Big-time stop there. The Devils play it along the boards. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Fires it into the offensive zone. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Pinelli. Made the stop on the play. Markstrom's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. More than half the period has expired. 1-0 the score. Hischier's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Odd man rush. Takes a shot. That's blocked. Sachenko's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Here's a collision with some authority. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Devils gain control of the puck. Taken along the wall by Fantilli.
Hischier has been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
And he slides it quickly to Aston Reese. Olivier's stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Matejchuk. Lays the body into that play. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. The Devils gain possession. Moves the puck across to Kovacevic. Here's a short pass to Legare. Oh, what a save by Sachenko. And he loses control here. Gains the zone from the right. Sends it across. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. Well, some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
The Blue Jackets are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Tatar. Moves it to Sillinger. Drills them. Yeah, and they're jumping in right now on this.
And as they should be. I mean, you can play with an edge and play with a chip, but when you play dangerous and dirty, you're going to have to respond to your actions.
Payback time. And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed, and a tough one on the other end. You can see that they're still out of breath after that duo, that back and forth action, and they'll just sit for 5 minutes, get some much needed rest. As fighting, it can be exhausting.
Well, it looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. New Jersey's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Addison's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick feed to Rice-Savvy. Fires it! Just a simple save. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
The Blue Jackets have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal they've generated and already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Slides the pass over to Bratt. Dying seconds and he makes the save. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset, and we'll be back with second period action in no time. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Here we go, period number 2, and for those of you who have stuck around for this one, good on you. It has been a one-sided affair. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples, padding the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Columbus has officially turned this into a rout, Cheryl.
It really has. I mean, they're driving the play to the net. They're taking any road they want because they've had the puck and they've found ways to take it to the net.
Moves it quickly over to Nemec. Moves the puck. Columbus gets a hold of it. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. There's a solid collision. Sends it quickly to Siegenthaler. And it's a quick pass to Bratt. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Puck grab by Fantilli. The Blue Jackets take it across the blue line. Feeds it over. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Johnson. Oh, it's denied by Markstrom. Quick pass to Dillon. What a hit! Looks like somebody finally woke up here.
Well, it might be a little too late here, James, but you got to try it. And I like the timing of this hit to send a very clear message to the bench. Let's get moving.
The Blue Jackets have it now. Slides the puck across to Olivier. Fires it on net. Oh, great glove save by Markstrom. The Blue Jackets have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Puck scooped up by Casey. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Columbus has the puck. Passes it over to Provorov. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
Markstrom's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Quick pass across to Cotter. Shot! Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Potter's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get...
Scores! They'll get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one, but it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. New Jersey's apparently just shown up for this one here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they get on the board after being shelled all game. They haven't had many shots on net either, but now they've got to find a way to be aggressive, play physical, and really send a message. The mindset has to change here. Listen, they've got nothing to lose. They might as well go for it and attack.
Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance. Nice save from point-blank range. Can't keep a hold of it. Sawchenko's going to hang on for a whistle. Columbus seems to be scoring on every single opportunity based on the chances they've created up big here in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time stop.
Sawchenko's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Here's a short pass to Dowling, and he keeps possession. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Siegenthaler. Chance in front. And that's stopped. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. And they send it right back to him. New Jersey's got the puck against the half wall. Great reach with the poke check. Picked up along the boards by Pinelli. And they'll dump it in. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall.
The Devils haven't been good tonight, James. I mean, that's pretty clear and simple by the scoreboard right now. The only good thing is they have half a game left to really turn the clock and find a way to get back in it.
Slides the puck across to Jenner. Oh, look at this chance. He scores.
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
Columbus continues to widen the gap here in this hockey game tonight. We're only in the second, but look at the scoreboard now, Cheryl.
And the body language says it all of their opponent. They are completely deflated and don't have an answer for the arsenal that's coming at them.
The Blue Jackets pick up steam and are on the attack. Makes the glove stop. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Columbus has been all over them tonight. Offensively, they have been clicking on all cylinders. New Jersey's won the draw. And he lowers the boom there. Moves it to Hischier. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Pass across to Meyer. And now it's to Casey. Puts it on net. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
New Jersey's coaching staff having a tough time rallying the troops here. A real frustrating night. Nothing going their way. Not getting any bounces is indicated right there. A nice miss as it goes off the post.
Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Quick feed to Casey. Picked up along the wall by Meyer. Passes it over. What pressure here in the offensive end. There's a collision. And now he moves it quickly to Olivier. And he's ridden off the puck. Denies him. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Blue Jackets are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Goaltender's going to play the puck out of his crease. And he slides it quickly to Werenski. The Blue Jackets are on the attack. Off the deflection. Shuts him down. Oh, and he misfires on that. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willemins Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Blue Jackets have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Battling for it along the boards. Unable to reach that one. Angles it over to Fantilli. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Even I could have scored off that unbelievable feed, James. He's just able to corral that pass and put it in the back of the net.
The Devils are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Slides it over to Olivier. Shot! Nice stop by Markstrom. The Devils gain possession in their own end. And he takes the pass. Goes right to the crease. Takes a shot. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
The Devils have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Shot! Blocked in traffic.
Bastian's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Denies him again!
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
Directed over to Olivier. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Dishes it off! And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Takes the pass from the left wing. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. And the puck's booted away. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Markstrom's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
The Blue Jackets have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. And that one's turned away. Great hand-eye on the tip. Takes the pass. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Casey. New Jersey's moving it along the wing. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Columbus will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Slides it across. New Jersey's looking to break out. Steps inside. Taken along the wall by Werenski. Now a quick pass to Addison. And he slides it quickly to Johnson. Slides the puck over. Quick stop by Markstrom.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Dished on over to LaBerge. Skates to the crease. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Grabbed along the boards by McHugh. And it's a quick pass to Siegenthaler. Scores! And they close the gap significantly with that strike.
Oh, you can feel it, can't you, James? You can feel the energy shifting and changing in this game. Now they're within striking distance. This next shift, it's huge.
The Devils definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
Off the left wing and into center. Long reach breaks up the momentum. New Jersey's got the puck. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. The Blue Jackets move it in. The Devils have it now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
Wow, that was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Turns it away.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Blue Jackets take possession here inside the offensive zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Devils go to work on offense. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack.
Olivier is able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Into the offensive zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. Taken by Cutter. He says, let's get physical on that play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Slides it over with pace to Tatar. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Sent into the offensive zone. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Here's a shot. Huge stop by Markstrom. Takes the feed. Denies it in front. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Columbus is looking to close things out late in this third period. They have been the dominant team offensively tonight. The Devils take possession off the faceoff. Sends it over to Beckman. From the point, time ticking away, and he comes up big. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Hard not to think after this one the coaches will be reminding the players it's not how you start, but how you finish, Cheryl.
Well, I would agree, because that's what leads into the next game. It's all about habits in the third period. They clearly didn't have them. Yes, they come out the win, but the coach won't be happy.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.